Sir,
students, commerce plus management.
It is for?
Here, both type of students, commerce and management both.
Acha, okay, commerce and why not economics?
Sir, economic
Okay, this
section is
matter would be
totally
seen
different.
better. Okay. So I have taken 3 classes in which I have discussed economics and marketing management's topic. I couldn't remember what were the topics. You please suggest me that in this particular discipline, what subject you would like to study? Because you people have been given a syllabus or not? Hmm? For pre-PhD course, whether you people are having some syllabus or not? Whether you people are having some prescribed syllabus or not?
yes,
You
sir,
please
we
reply
have
to me.
syllabus.
So out of that particular syllabus, you please choose a topic and send it to me. So I proceed.
Sir, international marketing that is not covered yet.
Okay. International marketing. Okay, I'm comfortable with all the topics given in your syllabus. Although I have not seen the syllabus, but since last 20 years, we people are teaching some subjects, so it is very easy. Easy means in the sense that I make you learn this particular topic in a way so that you can retain something permanently in your consciousness. International marketing. You know, when this particular prefix word is used in the marketing, like international marketing, nowadays marketing is taught in variety of ways. Even I can't figure it out on my fingers that how many kinds of marketing are now being taught, but the principles of marketing are the same. Hmm. So before I start this topic, international marketing, you must know what is the marketing concept, because concept are those abstract idea which prevails all over the world. Hmm? And since last 20 years, I do have a practice of teaching to the student in a way that I keep on asking the question to the student. And in this virtual form of teaching, it is not possible, but as far as international marketing is concerned, you must know what is the marketing concept and how the international marketer apply it when he make say marketing across the its home nation. Okay, just keep on replying to me
Yes,
so that
sir.
I can understand that you people are listening to me. Have you prepared yourself with the pen and paper or not?
Yes, sir.
You must notice that by the order of from the Honorable Vice Chancellor, everything is being recorded. Okay, and you know that you have to appear into the examination also. So whatever the topic that you are taught into the classroom, and we people are tries to frame the question paper from it also. This is what you people have given or not? Have you people given any test or not?
Sir, first semester test I had already given.
Okay, okay, okay. So what is the concept of marketing? Means what is the abstract idea that you have studied in marketing? You people are the student of pre-PhD class or not?
Yes, sir. Sir, marketing means all types of commercial activities which is done
Hmm.
for the selling of the product and reaching of the
Hmm.
product. So this is called a marketing.
No, I asked what is marketing concept? Concept means the abstract idea behind the marketing.
Behind the marketing.
When I am saying abstract idea, that means it is not too long. It is very simple. someone asks you what is your name, then you have to apply your name. It doesn't matter that your name along with the prefix, suffix, and the fathers and the place where you are living, the work that you are doing. Abstract means what? You are asked what is your name, so you define your name. So what is the abstract idea of marketing?
Sir,
Please
retaining the
note.
customer.
No, creating, retaining, and maintaining the customer, it is the abstract idea behind business organization for a business. Marketing, that first you study economics, then business, then a business function that is known as marketing. So, marketing is a part of business, but as a part, what task that is performed into the marketing, that piece of work in the business that is done by the marketer. So marketer is the person who try to facilitate exchange with the customer. So marketing means what? That you know your customer and satisfy him by your offerings. So abstract idea of marketing is what? You know your customer, and when you know your customer as a marketer, it means what? You know the need, want, demand of the customer. Okay. So there are two things only in marketing concept. First, you know your customer, and satisfy, you know how to satisfy the customer requirement. Yeah, you please note it down. That concept of marketing simply means knowing the customer and satisfying the customer with the offerings. Because marketer is the person who want to facilitate exchange by offering something. Hmm. Now the same marketing concept is applied all over the world, and when you study international marketing, it simply means what? Define what is international marketing.
Sir, globalize all the
Hmm?
goods and services with mercantile channel.
Hmm. You know that a subject is taught which is known as the international business. So a business covers trade and commerce both. Okay. And marketing is the discipline in which economics, business, trade, and commerce, all the activities are interrelated. So, if I ask what is international marketing, then I may ask what is multinational marketing, what is a global marketing, what is a transnational marketing. So, international simply means across the boundary of a nation. That means your exchange activity that take place from the place where it is being made or the place where it is being consumed. International means what? In between the nations. So in between the nations, you have to cross the boundary of a nation or not. So it is the first step that is known as the international. While in the international trade, you perform export or import, and while international business, you perform procurement, processing, and distribution across the nation. That means factor of production and finished goods across the nation. And when you study international marketing, it simply means what? You try to know the customer which is resides overseas. That means apart from your nation. And marketing as a definition, you know that when a marketer want to know its customer, it means what? You want to know the factor which compels a person to indulge into the exchange, which a marketer is willing to facilitate. Okay. For example, McDonald's hamburger is known all over the world, but they are not supposed to sell this hamburger into the say countries led by the Muslims or countries like in India, where variety of the people are living. So know your customer simply means what are the factors that shape their behavior. It must be known by the marketer. Then only you would be able to facilitate exchange across the nation. So international marketing by definition, you simply add this thing in your mind that when you try to know the requirement of the customer that lies across the nation and you try to make your product or make your services or whatsoever that your marketer is willing to facilitate exchange with those people, and by incorporating other piece like promotion, place or pricing, it is known as the international marketing. Okay, got it or not?
Yes, sir.
Hmm? And that is why I have started this particular topic by making you aware about the marketing concept. The concept simply means you know your customer, because by knowing your customer, then only you shape your product or services or your offering accordingly. And to know your customer, what sort of activity that marketer is supposed to do when he want to indulge into the international marketing is starts from first thing is the consumer behavior. And if you remember that in my last class, I have taught you all the factors which are required to be studied by the marketer first before making your product and services or whatsoever they are offering available for the exchange. The second most important factor that a marketer must keep in mind, that the promotional efforts. Promotion play a very vital role in shaping that particular say idea that make a kind of awareness among the customer if some other country from the your country is coming to facilitate exchange with their offering. So promotion play a very key role. So another thing that I would like that you must have if you are studying this marketing, that if I simply ask that what are the things that a customer wants in a particular product. If you make exchange, you exchange to get some benefit that satisfy your requirements. So what kind of benefit that you would like to have in a product or services that you are exchanging? What customer wants? Just name them. What a customer wants. Because something is common, whether you are selling your product to the US or Africa or any other country of the Asia, every customer purchase is for the purpose of only two things, either functional or the psychological benefits. And these two benefits, how they play role in exchanging some products or services. So, question arises what a customer actually wants in a particular exchange. Just name them. When you purchase something, you purchase is for deriving some kind of benefits. So, by getting those benefits, you have to pay something. Apart from this exchange in terms of money, what else is related in your say brain, consciousness? That must be studied by the marketer. Then only the easy exchange can be facilitated. What a customer wants all over the world. Just tell me. All of you have made your camera off, and what I am saying that majority of people are leaving. Someone left, someone left, someone left. If these kind of teaching practices you people are adopting, then I have to consult to the director
Sir,
or
consumer wants to
coordinator
fulfill
PhD
its
cell.
need.
Hmm. Hmm. Just make your camera on. Ekta, Salini, Dilip. Hmm? Now you are visible. May I know this gentleman who are sitting in a library or it is his personal library? So many books are seen.
सर ये लाइब्रेरी है CSJMU
Mr. Pradeep,
यस सर
I am seeing so many kinds of books behind you.
ये लाइब्रेरी है अपनी
Okay, it is some of the basic thing that every person must know that why it is called a customer is king. A king is a person who makes his decision. So at the time of making an exchange, what kind of discussion that involved into it in the process of purchasing? You please write it down. the first thing behind your purchase is the cost. And keep in your mind that I am not saying price, because price is considered in marketing as a reward which a customer is willing to pay. Majority of the things you know that its cost is very low, very cheap, but the customer is willing to pay higher price. The cost factor that you keep in your mind. The first thing in the exchange that play a major role is the cost. Second thing is what? Write down quality. The third thing is the performance. Cost, quality, performance. Then services.
टेक्नोलॉजी मार्केटिंग के अंदर आएगी।
Hmm?
ये सारी
Yes.
टेक्नोलॉजीज मार्केटिंग में आएगी।
These are the integral part of marketing and how these marketing principles are applied in the international market. So if you are not knowing the basic thing, a doctor is trained into the India, practice into the USA. It means what? He know the concept, how to deal with the human body, if the human body is filled with any disease. So concept of the marketing are the same, whether you practice it to the international market or global market. How international marketer do it differently, because the different customers requirement over there. Just see, all over the world, we consume food for what? To maintain our survival and the taste. So survival part is the common, but as far as the taste is different, the marketing activities is different.
Yes.
Every part of the world you wear you wear clothes for what? To cover your bare body. But due to the ecological or the geographical climatic changes, various changes are in the dress or apparels or not.
Yes, sir.
So when you make an exchange, when a marketer tries to facilitate exchange across the nation, he must know that what are the factors on which they have to pay emphasis. Otherwise, exchange cannot be made. Majority of the firms which have started their business operation into the India, they couldn't cope up with the taste and preferences of the customer and the economic condition, and ultimately what happened? They have packed their bag and baggage and go away from the India. All the business firms which are very successful in the world, majority of the part of the countries, they are not successful. Why? Because they cannot make changes regarding the taste and preferences, the economic condition, the cultural condition of the country's specific values. So the principles are the same. How it is being practiced differently? By knowing the different things that shape the consumer behavior. It is known as international marketing. You are making a promotional activity for India, the same promotional activity cannot be made into the France or Germany or Italy or China. That is why this particular discipline came into existence, that is known as international marketing. So everywhere you try to facilitate exchange with the customer to what customer wants. The very first thing is that the quality, the performance, the services, and for which he is ready to pay the cost. Then at last, delivery. Delivery part is done by whom? The marketer or not? Nowadays you have seen that you simply click on your any say e-marketing sites and the delivery person is different. I have purchased a thing from the Flipkart and there is a delivery boy, a cart company that come to deliver. That means this is what you have to arrange into the international marketing or not. So cost, quality, performance, services and delivery. This is what required from a customer. How marketer means what? Your offering should match up with the customer requirement. In between your offering and the customer, these five factors play important role. And as Jairam McCarthy has said, that marketing mix is what? I have defined what is marketing mix. Set up those controllable variables which are blended together to induce response from the customer is known as the marketing mix. It is product, place, price, promotion. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The third thing that you have to study before studying the concept of international marketing is what? Marketing process. Now, whosoever defined what is marketing process? Every process is a set of activity, and all the activity clubbed together to perform a function. Every function is having an objective. Marketing process. Marketing that facilitate action. Process means those activities. So what are the major activities in the marketing process? Yes, first one.
सबसे पहले होगी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग,
Hmm.
प्रोडक्शन,
Hmm.
after then manufacturing, production, then
Hmm.
after
Hmm.
warehousing,
Hmm.
storage,
Hmm.
then after selling,
Hmm.
no, warehousing,
Hmm.
storage, and
Hmm.
delivery, and
Hmm.
then selling.
Hmm. Actually, these are parts of the 4P.
Product
Product, place, price, promotion.
promotion.
Okay, but marketing process means what? You initiate a process with a particular objective or not? It is very simple. As I asked you that you provide a cup of tea to me. So what are the things that is required and what are the activity that is required to provide me a cup of tea? It is so simple. First, who is there which facilitate action? The first job is marketing is what?
Marketing
I have
research.
taught you. Huh?
Sir,
Yes.
marketing research.
The very no marketing research. Research activity starts when any problem arises. Okay. Research activity starts when you meet with any problem. Marketing starts with knowing your customer to whom you facilitate action. You must know it or not. The very first activity in the marketing process that you try to create marketing opportunity, and marketing opportunity is nothing only to find the potential customers. To find the
Potential customer.
customer. So in marketing process, the first activity that a marketer have to do is to search the potential or target customer. When you find the target customer, the second activity is what? To develop the marketing plan. Second one. And this marketing plan is nothing but product, place, price, promotion. Okay. And the third activity is what? After marketing planning, the third activity is the strategic marketing. And strategic marketing means what? Segmentation, targeting, and positioning. That means what you want to facilitate. The first you have to inform or not. You have something to offer to the customer. So the very first thing that you require is to inform them. What are the benefits that you are going to cater if you make exchange with this particular product? Okay. And if you are willing to exchange, this rest everything, product, place, price, and promotion, this is what you have to do. The first activity is searching the target customer. Second is to develop the marketing plan. Third is to execute marketing strategy. And fourth one is the evaluation. Evaluation, whether you have whatever you have planned that you have achieved or not. So these four steps are called as the process of marketing. Now I'm not going to say elaborate this topic as a marketing system or marketing functions or marketing objective. You in international marketing you can find with the what are the things that a customer wants, whether it is situated in a home country or another country. It is, since it is international marketing, so it is marketing that facilitate exchange across the nation. So third thing is the marketing process. Okay. The fourth thing that you have to study is the marketing objective. That every function is performed to achieve some ends. So those ends which are performed are known as the objective. So if a business is done across the nation like international marketing, so what the objective of the company? It is quite different from the marketing objective of the company who is doing business in the nation. Do you have any idea about it?
To reach
In
out
general,
globally customers.
yes, please go ahead. First one is what?
To reach globally customers.
And second?
To grab the market in other
Okay, okay,
country.
okay. You have studied one particular say quote that marketing precedes production. प्रोडक्शन से पहले मार्केटिंग शुरू हो जाता है, ये आपने सुना है कहीं कि नहीं सुना है?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
है ना?
sir.
सो मार्केटिंग प्रीसीड प्रोडक्शन, व्हाट इट इंटेल्स, ये क्या बतलाता है?
प्रोडक्शन से पहले क्या प्रोड्यूस करना है, बेसिकली कस्टमर को क्या चाहिए ये हम जानते हैं.
हाँ, 100% राइट. ओके, नाउ योर कस्टमर इज सिचुएटेड अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर कंट्री. And it is the marketing process in which I have said that very first thing that a marketer have to do is to what? Is to search the customer, targeted customer. And searching the customer means what? Its location, its economic status, its cultural and social background, and its psychological requirement. Because consumer behavior is studied by these four factors. So after segmentation, targeting, and positioning, what is required from a marketer is to understand the consumer behavior, so that those part of the behavior can be ignited by tempted by the promotional activity, so that a customer is willing to facilitate, indulge into the action process. So here in international marketing, some say basic change that have to be incorporated by the marketer when they make say their activity across the another nation is what? The first, customer satisfaction is quite common. It is prevalent into the marketing also and international marketing also. Second one is slight bit of change that have to be incorporated. That is functional integration. Functional integration. The second objective of any marketing activities is what? Functional integration. So what you know about this functional integration?
मार्केटिंग के जितने भी प्रोसेस है उसको एक्टिविटी के साथ इंटीग्रेट करना. एज अ कंबाइन ऑफ प्रोसेसेस ऑफ डिफरेंट सर्विसेज एंड ग्रुप्स. जो भी मर्चेंडाइज की सर्विसेज होती हैं उनको क्लब करके एक कॉम्बिनेशन में एमलगमेट करके परफॉर्म करना कि वो कस्टमर तक इजीली पहुंच सके. फंक्शनल इंटीग्रेशन.
You know, I have adopted a practice of studying something from the very basic words that is used in describing this any particular thing. Okay, just like my name is Mridul Singh. It means what? What does it mean by Mridul and what does it mean by Singh? And then they club together. Then actually you come to know what the name signifies. Functional integration means what? Marketing that facilitate exchange. So what are the functions that helps in this exchange? And these functions should be integrated. You know, integrated, it develop a kind of synergetic effect. That means product, place, price, promotion, no, it is the marketing activity. Other functions which are related is what? That means very first thing is the source of supply, second is the production, third one is the processing, fourth one is the customer requirements studied by the marketing research firm, marketing consultancy firm, because If a French company is coming to make business in the India, they are knowing the French, we are speaking majority of the languages. So how they make their business plan here? Yeah? That is why I have said that in international marketing, the first part, customer satisfaction, is common. But second objective, functional integration, it get slight changes into it. Like a Japanese company, Narrow Lake, which is situated into the India, is a Rania, just 30 kilometers away from this place. You know about this company that is the leader in India as far as the say this industrial paints are concerned. So how a Japanese who do not know English, who do not know say Hindi, who do not know various other languages spoken into the India, they come to know that how the other things that is related with the say production and distribution of the goods and services should be integrated. So you have to make lot of change, and those changes with the help of the local people. Yeah. All the source of supplies for making paints is being used by the India, by that Japanese company. But the technology and expertise they are utilizing from their own country. So in international marketing, just to try to create a situation in which the various Brazilian companies are working in India, Indian companies working in somewhere else. So what sort of functional integration that they have to make so that the easy facilitation of exchange can be made? So what are the functions that incorporate? Only one thing that you, if you like to add into it, that it defines each and everything, as it is suggested by Michael E. Porter, that is value chain. Business is what? Value creating an exchange activity, and value is created by incorporating 10 activities. So 10 activities which take place across your country, how they are integrated with each other, that objective is the functional integration. It is infrastructure facility, human resource facility, technology and processing, inbound logistic, outbound logistic, marketing and sales and production. That means Michael E. Porter has said that how organization create and facilitate exchange of the value. So in this value creation process, all those activities which are involved, which have to be involved by a company which make business across the nation, that has to be incorporated. That is the functional integration. And last part is also common in the marketing is the long-term profitability. Long-term profitability. So how you understand these three words that is used in the last objective of the marketing, whether international marketing or domestic marketing? Long-term profitability. How you define this long-term? Short-term, long-term. It means what?
सर कोई भी मार्केटिंग इस प्रोस्पेक्टिव से की जाती है कि जो उसका बेनिफिट होता है कंपनी को एक लॉन्ग टर्म में अचीव होता रहेगा और उसमें जो भी इन्वेस्टमेंट की जाए या फिर जो भी एसेट्स लगाई जाए वो लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए बरकरार है, तो वो लॉन्ग टर्म प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी की क्राइटेरिया को भी ऑब्जेक्टिव बना के चला जाता है। इसके लिए कंपनी मिशन और विजन प्रिपेयर करती है। मिशन वो टारगेट्स होते हैं जिन्हें वो नियरेस्ट अचीव करना चाहती है और विजन वो होते हैं कि इन फ्यूचर मिशन के बाद वो किए जाएंगे।
Actually, you guys are having the generalized approach. We as a teacher are experiencing more than 20 years and make your generalized approach to the specific one. And this is how a teacher is required. Okay. Everyone is entitled to study so many things from the book. But as teacher, give the glimpses of the book within a second. There is a Pareto's law. Pareto law says that 80% of the business comes from the 20% satisfied customer. Okay. Satisfied customers are those customers who do not only say make the repeated purchase, but they recommend to the others also. So this long term means long term relationship with the customer. And relationship is made on the basis of the trust only. And trust means what? If you are purchasing something, you have in your mind that if I am going to purchase Toyota Innova, that means it is a vehicle which has proved its performance since last 10 years, 20 years of its operation in India. So Japanese are known for creating and facilitating trust with their customer, not like the other business companies of the other world. Like you have heard that Ford Motor is away from India, although they were having the successful markets here. but they cannot make a long-term relationship with the customer. That's why they have made their bag and baggage and go away from the India. So this long-term profitability means long-term relation that you, yes, hello, why I'm getting some noise? Are you listening me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
एक्चुअली चैनल
No,
की
I'm
नॉइज
listening too many noise. Why? Some people are busy in some areas. Actually, classroom teaching do not have any alternative. This is how neither I feel myself satisfied, neither you guys. So you have to pay attention to each and every word which is used in describing some any phenomena, whether it is a marketing or any other subject. So what does it mean? Why these things are placed here? Long-term profitability. Profit is a reward for a company which a customer is willing to provide it to you. And by making a long-term relationship. And long-term relationship that be made only by the trust. And trust is what? That what you promise you deliver it. Okay. A customer wants what? Quality and performance and services. Okay. So what promise that you are making in promotion, if you adhere to it, provide the same thing, and you would be the backup stage that whatever the problem that comes in a functions of that particular product or services, a company is always stood there to solve this. So this is how a company make good relationship. And all over the world, Japanese are known for trustworthy business, and that's why they are leader in variety of the things that they produce. Because if you have seen, there are a lot of examples that whenever a company, a Japanese company having problem with their product, they call back. They call, take their product back and make or changes according, and then customer free of cost. So this is how a company is able to make long-term profitability by maintaining long-term relationship with the customer. And keep your mind that every relation require only one thing, that is trust. Okay. So what are the factors that must be considered before making a business in the nation? The very first thing that is very important is the cultural factor. Okay. Because these cultural factors make the person with the different taste and preferences all across the world. Culture, as the name suggests, the cultivated behavior that exhibited as a shared value. That means value means the judgment that you have about something, and this is cultivated by the inculturation or acculturation to the people who say got birth in a particular country or go and get the opportunity to serve in some other nation. So, dear friend, I think that this today topic is quite say long for me, because I do have a practice of teaching first the conceptual one, then slowly and slowly lead to the specific one. So the major role that studying international marketing is the cultural factor, social factor, economical factor, political factor, and nowadays this is what you are well aware, that the role of technology and economic institutions. Role of technology and economic institution. These two things has made the changes all across the world, and due to the levelization, privatization, and globalization adopted all over the world, now world is treated as a same place. That the people of the different tastes and preferences are slowly and slowly showing the similar taste and preferences due to the globalization of our culture. So these factors, cultural factor, social factor, then economical factor, political factor, legal factor, they play a very important role in international marketing. So I think this particular topic would be covered later on. Okay, thank you very much. I think more than 28 people have joined my lecture. And whosoever is the admin, you please send the attendance to this particular email site. Okay.
Okay, guys, don't leave
Sure.
the class. When
Hmm?
I will take, okay?
Yes.
So she's saying that please don't leave the class to all the scholars.
Yes. Please don't
Ah,
leave
it
the
is up
class.
to you
Otherwise,
guys.
I am
You
not
please send the
responsible.
attendance, because I have to mail it to the
After
coordinator that
attendance,
28
you
people
can.
were listening to me. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
नमस्कार.
Please, guys, again I repeated the name. Okay, you all are listening or not? मैं
Yes.
नेम बोल रही हूँ प्लीज.
Yes.
शालिका अंशु,
Yes.
संध्या सावरकर, सपना वर्मा, सार्थक महावर, शालवी पौडवाल, शिखा सिंह, शिव कुमार, श्वेता मिश्रा, श्वेता राय, शिवनकर मंडल, ताहा खान, वैशाली सक्सेना, जागृति तिवारी, कनिका बजाज, मिथिलेश, मृदुल, मुकेश, निशा, डैनियल, प्रदीप कुमार, प्रताप सैनी, प्रतिष्ठा गौतम, साधना अंजुम और संध्या सावरकर, एक तनुश्री एंड्रू, छत्रपति, आदेश पांडे, ऐश्वर्या रश, अनुपम सुमन द्विवेदी, अनुराधा शर्मा, आशीष कुमार उपाध्याय, आयुषी शर्मा, दीपक दिलीप दिव्या रहीम. All are present?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Nita
madam.
madam, present.
Okay, okay. Okay. So I leave this. Okay.
Okay.
You also can leave.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
You're
Bye
most
bye.
welcome. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot.